always gotta start first.
See, yeah, okay, it's like,
Oh my gosh.
oh my bad, you were doing it already. It wasn't as great as it was in our heads.
Yeah. Sounds a bit dead.
What dead? Do you know what it is, yeah? It's brain dead with us.
Bloody idiots, get out of my seat.
I don't know what to say.
Okay, but why do I always have to go first? Wait, Esther, seriously.
No, wait a minute.
Okay. Welcome to another episode of the Shade Mail. It's your girl, Yourteaourshade.
And it's your favourite shade queen, Martin Royalty.
And we've got a guest today.
Obviously, it's Mix, also known as Mix Rights. So you.
Yeah.
What does that sound?
You.
Come on, cross. But
yeah.
So yeah, guys, this is the episode where we help you with your dilemmas, your tea.
Any shade.
You got shade, you got to deliver to someone, you don't know how to get it off your chest. We are here to do that for you.
Yeah.
Write into us at yourteaourshade@gmail.com.
That's right.
Use the hashtag on
The Shade Mail when you are
listening.
yeah, and talking about our little
Why's your voice so mellow?
sorry, I don't know, it's alcohol. When you are talking about the dilemmas or anything we've discussed today at The Shade Mail, don't forget to use the hashtag The Shade Mail.
Yeah, and it can be cute to like give other people advice as well. So if you feel like if you got something to add, it'd be cute to kind of
Yeah, send them in. Let us know. What did he do?
He drank. Did you have a shot?
That's not nice shit though.
What is it?
Wow.
It's the
Vodka and the thing.
and the
And the wine.
yeah.
I told you we'll be at one. Be at one up in.
But
up in
yeah,
the
guys.
studio.
So this episode obviously available on Apple, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube.
You heard
Yeah.
me. You heard.
All right, let's get to it.
Yeah.
1 minute.
What's the dilemma?
20 minutes.
What's the dilemma, baby?
Baby.
What do you do, baby? Okay.
What do you
So,
do?
hi, ladies. I love your podcast and so glad you're back. Like another listener said, I too started listening to old episodes. LOL.
No.
Cute. Basically, I would like your advice on something that's occasionally... Wait. Basically... so annoying. Basically, I would like your advice on something that occasionally bothers me. I graduated from uni a year ago. I studied politics, but don't wish to pursue a career in politics. I'm in a weird stage of adulting, child, where I don't know what I want to do career-wise, but for the most part, I feel content with where I'm at in life currently. I have a good job and I enjoy it, but I'm sometimes bothered by the fact that I don't know what I want to do in life long term. I mainly get a grip. I mainly feel like this when I'm on social media and see how put together everyone's lives seems to be. It bothers me that a lot of people know what they want to do in life and I'm essentially just seeing how it goes. I'm 25 years old and don't feel the age pressure that most people do. My question to you ladies is this something you can relate to? And what advice would you give me on how to move forward? I hope this email makes sense, but this is a true reflection of how all over the place I feel sometimes.
Oh,
That's cute, you know.
that
Isn't
is
it?
cute.
We have cute listeners.
So basically, in a nutshell, she doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, she doesn't know what she wants to do like long term career wise, but she's actually good right now.
What would you say?
I like this question.
Let me see you bring the toxic into this.
No,
Innit?
I actually won't bring toxic into it because
Oh,
I
we'd
don't
love
feel
to
like
see
there's
it.
any need. But I've been in this predicament before. Like, if she's in a good place right now and she feels like she's doing well,
Yeah.
I feel like she shouldn't stress too much.
Yeah.
But if she's trying to go into other fields or trying to discover herself,
Yeah.
from my point of view, she should dabble in everything. Like
Okay.
she still has time to accumulate skills essentially that will help her
I like this.
when she does go into when she does go into whatever she realizes she's good at or loves, she'll have different skill sets to help her without having the need to kind of ask anyone else for help.
Okay, yeah.
That's what my mistake was. Like when I was younger, when I came out of uni at 23, I was stressing that I can't do this, I can't do that. But at the same time, I was going through job interviews, jumping from job to job without realizing I'm accumulating skill sets.
Okay.
And when I got to 25, I'm 26 now. When I got to 25, I was like, rah.
What's it when I was younger?
I know.
I would have thought you were a pensioner.
when I got to 25, I was like, rah, I can do this, I can do that. I can basically go into any field confidently knowing how to do this and that. So I feel like it's just your purpose in life will reveal itself in time.
Amen.
When you least expect it. Because we see like everyone's do podcasts, music, and that might not be your thing, but you'll eventually find what you want to go into.
Yeah.
And it will just click without you realizing. Then without you realizing, you've already got the skill set. All you need to do is find a plan.
Yeah.
And then you're good. It's just baby steps. Stop watching what other people are doing because they're on their own journey. Like you don't know what hardships they've gone through because they're not going to show it. They only show the good sides. So just rely on yourself. Obviously, ask people for advice or whatever. Yeah. But just have faith in what you're doing. Don't watch other people, man. Because listen, people chat shit and would like to glamorize what they're going through, even though they might be in a shithole.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I feel like sometimes, like in life, I feel like a lot of times you don't know what you want or you don't know what you want to do in life. Because I feel like now it's everyone, like with social media and stuff, everyone's like you said, glamorizing and making it seem like everything's all fairies and, you know, it's just a happy thing and, you know, whatever. But I feel like, eventually you will know what you want to do and like, sometimes it will hit you by surprise. You're thinking, oh, like I didn't know that. Like
I was interested in this.
Or I didn't know I was good at this or blah blah blah. And like with life, you're always finding new things that you're good at. Yeah, 100. And you'll never be good at just one thing. You're always going to be like, I feel like with life, you're always going to be good at multiple things. There's so many things in life that we can do and we can achieve. So, like you said, focus on your own lane, and just trust the process. Yeah. I think a lot of times we don't trust the process and we're just thinking, oh God, like we like right now, I don't know where this is heading. I see what you do for others. I see what you do for others. What you gonna do for me now? Like, you know, I'm kind of confused. Or like, you don't know, you can't see the end of the tunnel. Yeah. And I was watching something the other day where it was talking about how we get I'm going a little Christian on y'all. How we get Bible scriptures wrong. And it was talking about how there's a Bible scripture about God talking about the plans I have for you or something like that. Oh yeah. And it was basically saying that if our plans were the same as God, then really it's like, what is the point? Yeah. But half of the time, our plans is never the same as God's one. Like, I know that. Yeah. Otherwise, he wouldn't be God. It will never be the same. Yeah. So therefore, he has plans for us. We may not see the end of the tunnel, but we weren't meant to see the end of the tunnel until we get there. Like, you can't rush the process. So therefore, just trust.
You were going Reverend on their ass. Yes.
It's alcohol, I'm telling you. I'm joking. Don't be talking about alcohol and gold. It's not good. But so like, you just got to trust the process. Yeah, 100%. And know that, like, why would God fail you? If you're a Christian anyway. Or like, even if you're not a Christian, like, you got to believe in the universe. Like, why would you be on the earth for you to fail? Like, no one's put on earth to fail at anything that they're doing. Like, we all have a purpose. And I think once you understand that you have a purpose, you understand that there may be hiccups along the journey. Definitely. Which is understandable. And it's part of life. Yeah. Struggles are part of life. But you just got to understand that there is an end. And when you get to that end thing, you just realize, everything that I was going through behind me was worth me getting here. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, I agree with what you guys are saying. I feel like I kind of went through that process as well, like when I graduated. Yeah. So with me, I've always wanted to do law. Like, all my life, I've always wanted to do law. Yeah. All the plans I've ever had in life was to do with law. And so even when I went to uni, like what I chose to do, I was like, I'm going to do this. I want to like study, what did I study? Sociology and politics. And
How can you forget? We did the same thing.
We did. But this is moist. But anyway, so I studied that and I was like, when I finish, I'm gonna do this. Like, I had plans of like going into law, blah blah blah. Like, I had everything planned out, and I finished uni, and I was like, I don't really want to do law anymore. Yeah. And so with me coming out of uni, like, I'm never gonna lie, it was such a sad time because all I've ever known was law. So I never had a plan B. Like, I never made a plan B because I was like, you are backing that drink down.
I told you I'm be at one right now.
They can see.
2 for 1 on cocktails.
But yes, I felt like, so when I realised I didn't want to go into law anymore, I really, really felt like, what am I going to do? But at the same time, I'm that person. I'm that person who's like, I will just cross the bridge when I get to it.
Yeah.
Like I can't. I'm very.
You
pro,
can't come and kill yourself.
I actually can't.
You can't.
So I'm just like, I will see how it goes. So I feel like a queer mix said, I feel like just because you're content in life right now, embrace that, because not a lot of people are. Do you get what I mean? Even people who are in the careers they want to be doing, they're stressed out and whatever else. I feel like Mick said, like I feel like the older you get, you realize more interests you've got.
Yeah.
And so you'll find ways to kind of go into that and like you just explore new things. You get to know yourself more. And really and truly, 25, we're still young,
man. We're young.
We're young. Well, how are you going to feel when you get to 30 and 35
I'm
and
a
40?
still baby girl in the streets. So you're there for free, okay?
Like, yeah.
But do you know what I mean? So I feel like just kind of ride the wave.
Embrace
like
it.
you said, you'll see how it goes, person. Obviously, don't do that with relationships, sis. We're not doing that no more. But like in terms of career, just see how it goes. Build experience where you're building. Like Mick said, Jack, you're building skills and stuff that you might not even realize will be relevant for like the future and stuff. Just keep doing that and just see. I don't know, I'm talking with my hands like I'm doing all of this, but just see how it goes. And then, because ultimately you can't come and feel yourself.
I think sometimes it's a bit hard, like when you're, because I've had moments where because you're in that moment, you feel like you're stagnant and there's nothing's working, and you try different things and it's not working.
Yeah,
and I get it because obviously like you're young, and I feel like a lot nowadays people are getting it when they're young.
Yeah.
Compared to in the past where like people were getting it when they're like 30, 35.
That's
now
what it is.
people are having stuff when they're 20, 21, 22. And it's like now we're at a point where we're beating our previous generation, that makes sense?
We are.
So we're doing things at a faster rate.
Yeah.
So sometimes you feel like life is not moving fast enough. Like sometimes I'm thinking,
yeah.
bruh, I need to get a crack on. Like,
get the fuck ASAP.
I need to get the fuck ASAP because my age mates are owning mortgages at 21. What the fuck am I doing?
You know
what
what it
is that?
Do you know what I mean?
Don't look at them. Trust me.
Yeah,
They're struggling. They're struggling.
Because you know what I was going to ask as well, I was going to say as well, actually to add to that, and I've got a question for you guys, was that how, like you said, I feel like the older generation, they didn't really have access to what people were doing. With their time, it was more like when they meet up, then they can be like, oh, this is what I've been doing in time you haven't seen me. But with us, we get to see everything.
On a different,
and so that puts, because like really and truly, we are young, being like, feeling so much pressure of what we should have achieved. These times, people like, I always use them as examples, but people like Kevin Hart, Viola Davis, Taraji, like they're like in like 40s, 50s, achieving stuff that they dreamed about when they were 20.
Yeah.
But because we're young and we're like, we've got so much social media and we can see, we've got so much access to people's lives, we're seeing and we're like, okay, by 25, I need to be this, like I need to be that. Do you get what I mean?
I need to have that Porsche, not gonna
literally.
lie.
You see, with me, it's kind of I see things differently. Like my thing, I've always said that I've already discovered my purpose.
Someone's hotline is blinging, child.
I always say I've discovered my purpose in it because I generally know what I want to do now, forever.
That's really good. That's such a blessing, honestly.
So for me personally, I'm striving towards that. But in terms of what I want to see, what the other generation, the younger generation are doing, is that I see people of the younger generation, they just see football and they see music. Like I'm talking from like men
music.
And male perspective. They just see what they see music,
football,
and then football.
There's more to it.
There's more to life than music and football.
Yeah.
And I think that at the moment now, obviously we've got podcasts, YouTube, and obviously acting now is coming a long ways. Like it's been up there now, so they're seeing that there is other ways to essentially make money, which is what everybody wants to do and help out their families. Yeah. I feel like in the black community, as soon as we start showing that there's different ways to make money, legit ways to make money, it will help youngsters. Because I see youngsters playing football on the street and they look good, but they're not getting opportunities because of whatever reason. Yeah. So as long as you're giving these young black kids an opportunity, like a light where they can look up and see, I can replicate that. I can do this. As long as there's more ways to make money, young kids will follow that. And they won't go along like, the roads, I can make this, I can flip this, I can flip this drug to make this, I can do this to do that. Then obviously there's more money to be made, but obviously it's easier said than that. You've got to actually persuade them and make them see that, you can do this the legit way, because But when you're seeing people making fast money, it's like, raw.
It's so attractive.
It is.
Like, man, I can get those Louis for my birthday. Like, what are you saying? Like,
Yeah.
what's good? Like,
Yeah.
shout at me. If man then can see that, bruv,
Yeah.
no man's gonna actually want to work for it. Like, it doesn't make sense to do it like that. So,
do you know what's funny? Actually, that reminded me because I saw Blue Story.
yeah.
The day it came out. Sick film, proper sick.
I need to watch that.
Are you guys gonna watch it?
I will.
Should
Haven't watched
do.
it
Oh, I was
yet.
gonna do a spoiler alert.
Don't you dare.
Okay, I won't. But like you said, obviously we know that what it's about, like roads and stuff like that. And it's weird because like it's weird because like obviously we say like a lot of youngers think of music and think of football and stuff, but then they're also like obviously the ones who think like road stuff and whatever. But I actually look forward to when they can see. I'm not gonna lie, I lost my point.
When they come out of the hood.
No, I feel like when they can like see that there's more to life than just
Being a road
those
man.
yeah, there's more to life than being a roadman. There's more to life than being a footballer. There's more to life than what was the other one? Doing music. Like there's just so much more. Like even when you want to do music, like think more than being the person on the wireless stage. Like think about being the producer. Think about being the engineer. Think about owning the studio. Like there's just so many.
A lot of people
stuff.
forget that because I think sometimes a lot of people want to be that at the forefront. They want to be the light, like they want to be the one that everyone sees.
To take
and people forget that those people that are at the front, there's thousands and hundreds of people behind them that are helping to get them to that point.
Also, that are also getting money as well.
And getting paid. Do you know how many
They might be richer, you know, because they didn't sign any
there's someone like
deals.
Timberland, for example,
Uncle's
that man,
getting-
Uncle has been making beats for years. People like the guy who does Drake's one, obviously Bay. What's his name? 40.
I hope you're caught that on camera.
40 has not only worked with Drake, he's worked with other artists, but I feel like because a lot of times you only see the artists or you only see DJ Drogba and all these people that play football.
DJ Drogba.
DJ.
DJ. I didn't say DJ. Don't do me like that. Do not do me like that, all right? DJ.
Okay. Yeah.
All right? And all these Louis Sahar and all these people, yeah. Am I right?
Some of them pay attention to the MCM. Okay, sis, come on.
I love it.
We love to hear it.
Pick me.
We love to see it.
No, I'm
yes.
joking.
You paying attention.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't forget that they have physiotherapists and coaches and all these people behind them to get them to who they are. No one is a one-man man, if that makes sense.
No man island. One man island.
Yeah, there's so many people.
No one man.
There's so many people. A community raises, what do people say? Community raises a child.
The village raises the community.
That's it.
No, that's not it. That's not it.
Oh, well, you know what I'm
we ruined
talking
English
about.
on here, so it's fine.
You know what I'm talking about. So yeah,
It
basically,
takes a village to raise
a child.
A child.
That's it.
Okay,
So therefore, like there's nothing wrong with being the person in the background. There's nothing wrong. Why are we always aspiring to be the person that's at the forefront?
Because
we want to be the next Kendrick Lamar. The next Aubrey. Why?
The person at the forefront
Not
is always
Aubrey.
going. If we're being real, the person at the forefront is always going to get the most money, and that's what people.
Is it though?
No,
Not
it is.
always.
No.
If you think about music though, people sign stupid deals.
Stupid deals,
But then the producer and the engineer,
Has a
songwriter,
lifetime.
they've got better deals.
But what? That is true. But the lifestyle that they live in,
Okay, yeah.
it doesn't look that lucrative.
I feel like that's what it is,
true.
lifestyle. Do
Lifestyle,
Yeah,
because
it's
obviously
all
I
about
work in
you want to tell them? You don't have to tell them.
Nah,
They don't know what we do.
oh, don't they?
They
They
don't.
do.
It's none of your business.
But-
That's how we're going to say something online now. They're going to report my job. Nope.
Listen, my workplace.
Moving
Impossible.
back
My
still.
workplace,
Listen.
my workplace told me they don't care. People report you.
Is it? That's really good.
Be good. But obviously, I work in marketing, innit?
Okay.
So, in a type of marketing, I won't say what, but
Sex toys.
Are you alright?
I wouldn't mind. That looks lit.
Just wondering.
Anyway, back
It's the way he said he was like a type of man.
back to the subject.
Back to the topic.
But I work in a type of marketing where I see what influencers are doing in it. Like they're getting money. Like
Yeah.
I won't even kid you. Like influencers are getting stupid money for doing stupid things. Like I can tell an influencer to do post 3 tweets or 3 Instagram stories. They're getting paid what 20K for 3 stories.
Wow. Okay, we're in the wrong profession.
And it's like,
Oh.
and then I'm thinking, bro, like man could do this. Like
I'm about to start posting bikini pics, bro.
honestly,
Post my ass.
Just a little crack.
listen, I'm not gonna lie.
Move
If
like
you've
lizard.
got a niche,
Listen.
if you're doing something that not a lot of people are doing,
Yeah.
run with it because there's always a community of people that are doing that, and you don't know where that can eventually go.
Take you, yeah.
So keep on doing things that you think that people are not interested in.
They are.
People are interested. It's just a niche market that not a lot of people, but
and that's good.
Someone in that market is paying millions. I'm telling you. So yeah.
What's going on?
Nah,
you seeing stuff?
Football, get me. So obviously, just
no
keep
guests in the pod.
So obviously, just keep riding it, man. Listen,
I feel like
ride away.
I feel like you're in a good place in life, you know.
Everybody has their moment. As long as you seize that moment, you're good. Like, don't listen. People, we fall off. We come back on. Like, it's a process to establishing ourselves in whatever market we're trying to get to. Like, and obviously, God is there for that helping hand. Yeah. So, listen, you're gonna be
embrace
good.
it.
Embrace it. Embrace the hardships.
Yeah.
That's what I always tell people. Embrace the hardships, because through that hardship, you're gonna learn a lot about yourselves. Yeah. You're gonna learn a lot about the people around you.
You grow so much.
And you're gonna learn about just life in general. Yeah. That's my thing. Like, if there's no point of me doing anything if I'm not learning about life in general. Because if I can't teach myself and then give advice to younger people, what's the point? It doesn't really make sense for me. Yeah. So yeah, man, I'm out here, man.
Embrace it, y'all.
Yo, embrace it.
Do you think, what I was going to ask as well, do you feel like we've had like good guidance into adulting?
No.
Okay, you didn't let me finish my sentence.
I feel like, do you know what I mean? I feel like when we were young, like when I was younger, this might sound really silly, but I was ready to rock Brazilian hair. Yeah. I was ready to do this, go to the clubs with my cousins, because they were living life when I was younger. I just thought, I can't wait to get my ID. Like little dumb stuff like that. Like I can't wait.
Relevant stuff, yeah.
Honestly, like just little dumb shit. But now, because I thought that's what adulting was about, because they made it seem like it was the littest thing ever. Until I got there and I thought, this is the fucking shittest thing.
I hate it here.
I hate it here. I want to go back to secondary school when I was running around the hall and I was playing hide and seek with my friends. Like, I just don't want to pay bills no more. Like, it is just, when people were saying that when your mum used to shout at you when you didn't put the chicken out of the freezer, I understand. Because now there's nothing to eat in the evening. We are hungry and we have to do a takeaway. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it, but I just feel like, when I was younger, I just felt like adulthood was the best thing ever. I couldn't wait to be an adult because I feel like I was restricted and I couldn't do this, I couldn't do that. Now, I honestly would rather just be in my bed and not have to move an inch. Bruv. Because when I step foot outside of my door, it's just stress upon stress upon stress.
You know when is it New York, that meme when she's like, not you. Not you. And then the other one it goes like, not a fucking again.
Honestly.
Same old fucking shit.
Every flipping day.
I feel like we didn't, I never expected it. When I knew adulting, when I knew I didn't have a good transition into like the next level of life, was when I did GCSEs into A-levels. That jump was the ghetto.
There's nothing like A-levels. It's easier than uni.
It is.
I mean, it's harder than uni.
It's harder than uni, bruv.
It's harder.
A-levels was hard. And I would not teach myself.
That is a 2 out of 10.
I wouldn't. Okay, no, let me not say that.
I wouldn't recommend.
No, I didn't want to say that. You see, I didn't want people's parents. I didn't want to say that.
Oh,
say it.
Attack me.
I feel like, I do say that. Like, when it comes to like uni and stuff, if there's like other ways you can get to where you want to get to,
do it.
Without like, I wish I knew I wasn't gonna want to do law anymore. Shit. Actually, no. Then I wouldn't have met you. Then we wouldn't have this podcast. Then there's a lot. Actually, exactly. I would have gone.
Everything happened for a reason.
It's true, but yeah, to answer the girl's dilemma, I think just the mindset you got in life, I feel like I was going to ask us as well, how do we deal with pressures on social media? But I personally, I just log off. I feel like I don't really get pressures from social media just because I know that everything is not what it seems. It's not what it seems. Like, it's not. But also, I feel like I always say this, everyone needs breaks from social media. You cannot be there 365 days a year. Yeah. All through your lifetime. It's a toxic place. You need to take breaks. And I don't mean like 1 day break. I mean like weeks, and just kind of recuperate, just kind of just be at peace with yourself. Yeah. So I think that if you're feeling pressure from social media, sis, you need to get off social media.
Get off.
Get off there for a minute.
Man said get off.
Get off. Like, I almost, like me, I'll be real. Like no, not even almost. I had like mental breakdowns because
no way.
There's stuff that I was seeing on social media, and like I was looking at my life like, bro, why am I not there? I used to, it's almost an entitled feeling. Like I should be there. Like you're a dickhead. Like
you haven't done that much to get there. I've been doing this. Like,
It proper used to affect me. Like, I say used to, but not that it affects me now because I've kind of grown out of it. But it's like I'll still see certain things that are like,
but it doesn't get you down like it did.
It's
like
that's
me.
I know I'm on my journey, so it's like I just look at myself and think, I need to work a bit harder because as much as I trust in myself, sometimes you have your doubts. Like, I'm working so hard, but I'm still not where I want to be.
I feel like I've just clocked that sometimes. Like, I feel like I just keep working. Like, if you keep consistently working hard, if you need breaks here and there, take it because you can't come and kill yourself.
Listen.
But I feel like it happens. It happens. Okay, it happens. It happens randomly. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you see people work, and then like we see. I've said this on podcasts before. Like, all we see sometimes people's finished products. We don't see the grind they've been putting in for years. All we see is Kevin Hart today. We always see Tiffany Haddish today. We don't know when she was homeless. We don't know when she was this. Like, what was I watching the other day? I started watching this new show on Netflix.
What's it called?
It's called Life is Funny on... No, shit. Hold on. Let me find it.
Life is funny.
It's like something about Philadelphia and funny. It's funny on... I got it from Mr. Exposed on Free Shots. Put that out there. Sunny. It's always sunny in Philadelphia. Okay. And I saw Tiffany Haddish in it. I'm on season 1, like episode 5.
Yeah.
And I was like, and she looks so young. And this show was like years and years and years ago. And I was like, oh my goodness, I didn't even know that she was doing little extra work here. Yeah. But anyway, guys, just stay, girl that wrote in. Just believe in your source.
Believe in your in the process. Trust 100%. In it.
Yeah. And you cross that bridge when you get to it, man. It will come to you.
Yeah. But guys. Thank you for listening.
I know.
It's your girl, Aubrey.
It's been my own royalty. And it's our lovely guest.
It's been Mixed Rights.
And don't forget to hashtag the Shade Mill when listening.
Yes. Put your friends on.
Yeah, and make sure you catch this episode on YouTube too. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yes, watch it on YouTube. Subscribe while you're out there.
Yeah, leave us some comments, bro.
Leave us some good, nice comments. Don't need to about like.
Ask me out as well, like not ask me out, but
you move me out. Okay.
Shout me, innit? I'm here for everything.
Shout him, because we want to go to a wedding soon, innit? So.
Okay.
No, not wedding, okay. Not married.
You can do this off air. We gotta go. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Adios.